Welcome, adult education students. It's great to have you in this class. The purpose of our class, actually any foundation class, is to provide the opportunity to explore the history of a subject. In this case, we will learn how career and technical education, we call it CTE, has evolved literally over the history of mankind. We will begin by understanding the earliest form of CTE, the relationship, the one-on-one relationship actually, between craftsmen and apprentices. A relationship that existed from prehistoric times when one hunter taught another how to hunt. We fast forward to the Industrial Revolution and the fundamental change that it brought about, including some of the abuses such as child labor and a complete lack of safety. The one-on-one craftsman to apprentice relationship was forced during this time to evolve to mass-produce trained workers in what was known as the manual system. A series of reforms and system improvements occurred, including changes to child labor laws, safety training and requirements, and uniformity and regulation brought about by legislation. We will study other game changers, including the effect of the World Wars, establishment of land-grant universities, vocational and agricultural education, and how groups such as women, minorities, special needs workers, and veterans in the workforce affected it, and more recently, the effect of the aging of the workforce. The course objectives include for you to be able to understand how career and technical education fit into the larger world of adult continuing education, and to develop an appreciation of where early career education started, how it has evolved, and where we expect it to go. Successful completion of this course will actually prepare you to work in and apply your knowledge in a variety of settings. For example, number one, in higher education. You could be responsible for designing curriculum for post-secondary vocational education programs, coordinating non-credit and continuing education programs, collaborating with community and outreach programs, and building career pathways for disadvantaged adults to attend college. Or at the federal and state level, where you might be evaluating and managing programs designed to prepare individuals for employment, continue professional development, and licensure requirements to help them meet market demands and influence government policy. Or if you work in the private and industrial world, you might be training and developing the skills required to remain competitive for that industry. It might be helping them to comply with various government rules, regulations, and mandates, or you might be helping them to meet vocational and professional requirements. Now, let me briefly cover some of the non-academic things you need to know about this course. This is the first time this course has been taught, and as such, I will value your comments and suggestions for improvements. We must also all be flexible as we work our way through the course and adjust the planned length of time on subjects if and when needed to properly achieve desired learning outcomes. I don't anticipate that we'll have to change much, but if we get onto a subject that is of particular interest to everybody, we might actually extend it into a week, the following week. We'll see how that goes. Now, I expect you to rise to a high level and seek out knowledge, the text, from outside sources, from each other, and I expect you to use your life experiences to shape your participation in the class. Collaborate, be engaged. This should be a fun experience, especially if we all contribute and collaborate into it. Now, I'd like you to watch the syllabus video in the Start Here section, and actually, when you click on Start Here, you will also then go into Important Course Info, where you'll see a subheading for the syllabus. And there should be a link there where you can click on the video for the syllabus. It's very important that you understand how important that is and really study it. By this time in your educational career, even if there has been a break, you should know how important it is to read and understand the syllabus. It is full of important information about the class schedule, assessments, and grading. You will also learn how to earn extra points. And if this is your first class as you return to education, Getting off to a good start will be a big help in building a strong GPA. 3 important words now. Communicate, communicate, communicate. There are many places to get advice, technical help, academic advice, or just compare notes with someone that has been there, done that. This includes email to me or your classmates, connecting through Blackboard instant messaging, visiting the Trojan Cafe, or contacting your advisors. Don't hesitate to ask. We all are very interested in your success. By the same token, I ask you to keep me informed of any issues, such as a sickness or deployment, that may affect your success in the course. Don't wait until the last minute. With enough warning time, we can work out solutions to almost all problems. I will warn you also that Internet Explorer does not work well with Blackboard. I strongly suggest you use Firefox or Chrome for your internet browser. Let me know if you don't have a high-speed internet connection or if you have problems with technology. We want to help you succeed, and we can work through that. Get your textbook immediately if you haven't done so already. This class moves quickly and relies on the text. So, are you ready? Then let's get started. Click on the Start Here button next.